There comes a moment in every woman's life when her body begins to speak louder than her voice, a moment when desire stops knocking politely and begins pounding on the door from the inside. But here's the painful truth. Most women learn to silence their desires. They bury their hunger under shame, under fear, under the weight of being judged, misunderstood or labeled because somewhere in life, someone made them believe that wanting closeness makes them too much. Too emotional, too needy, too intense, and maybe you felt that. Maybe you've known what it's like to feel a fire burning inside you, yet you forced yourself to pretend you're made of stone. Maybe you've learned to hold your breath. Hold your feelings. Hold your needs until your heart feels like it's suffocating. But here's the truth you never got to hear growing up. A woman's desire is not weakness. It is not shame. It is not something to hide. It is a sign that your body and soul are alive. And when your body becomes hungry for connection, real emotional, physical connection, 4 signs begin to appear. But before we talk about the signs, let's talk about you, because this message isn't just about desire. It's about understanding yourself, honoring yourself, and healing the parts of you that were taught to be silent. You know that feeling when you're lying on your bed, scrolling through your phone, and you pause on someone's picture a little too long. Your chest feels warmer, your breath feels different. Your mind begins wandering into places it hasn't visited in a while. Or maybe it happens at night when the world is quiet. Your thoughts become louder. Your imagination becomes sharper. And the loneliness you pretended not to feel during the day finally reveals itself. Sometimes it happens when you're around someone you're drawn to. You notice the way his voice sounds, the way he looks at you, the way he stands close, but not too close enough that your skin reacts on its own. You try to stay calm, collected, normal, but part of you feels like your entire body is waking up from a long sleep. You cross your legs without thinking. You touch your hair more. You take deeper breaths. Your heart beats differently, not fast, just alive. You tell yourself, stay cool. Don't make it obvious. Don't give yourself away. But your body has its own language, its own truth, its own way of whispering. I want connection. I want closeness. I want to feel alive again. And if you've ever felt that rising wave inside you, if you've ever tried to silence it, if you've ever judged yourself for it, then this video is for you. Because today I want to take you deeper. I want you to understand the psychology behind your desire, the science behind your reactions, and the emotions behind your needs. So, let's talk about the 4 powerful signs that appear when a woman's body becomes hungry for intimacy and connection. Not just physical intimacy, but emotional, psychological, and soulful intimacy. Let's begin. Imagine this. You're sitting across from someone you secretly like. You're talking normally, maybe about work, life, or something silly, but something feels different. You suddenly become aware of your heartbeat. Not racing, just more noticeable, more alive. You shift slightly in your seat because your body feels warmer. Your skin feels more sensitive. Like every touch, every brush of air, every accidental hand contact feels a little too electric. You don't announce it. You don't say a word. But inside, your body is whispering its truth. Psychologists call this autonomic arousal, a natural physical response. When the brain associates someone with desire, safety, or attraction, your heart beats faster to circulate blood. Your body warms, your senses sharpen. Your skin becomes more responsive. This isn't lust, this isn't sin. It's biology, it's human. It's the body saying, I am attracted. I'm awake. I'm ready for closeness. When you feel these physical signs, don't shame yourself. Don't suppress it. Don't call it wrong. Honor it. Awareness is empowerment, understanding your body. is the first step to embracing your feminine energy. Instead of fighting it, maybe you've noticed yourself doing this. You touch his arm when you laugh. You let your fingers linger a little longer than usual. When you pass something to him, you adjust your hair, your necklace, your clothes, anything to keep your hands busy because your body wants to touch. You're not being obvious, you're not being inappropriate. It's subtle, soft, natural, but your body knows human behavior. Research shows that when attraction rises, the brain increases dopamine, the chemical of craving and anticipation. This makes you more expressive, more touchy, more drawn to closeness. It's not manipulation, it's not desperation. It's instinct. Notice your gestures. They reveal what your heart often hides. Touch is a love language, and when your body hungers for connection, touch becomes a bridge between your inner desire and outer expression. Picture this, you're standing somewhere, maybe in a kitchen, maybe at a party, maybe in a store, and the person you desire comes near. You don't plan it, you don't think about it, but you shift your hips slightly. You adjust your posture. Your body angles toward them without permission. It's instinctual, almost primal. Evolutionary psychologists call this non-verbal mating display behavior. But don't let the scientific term confuse you. It simply means your body opens up when it trusts someone. Your posture reveals comfort. Attraction and desire, this isn't seduction. This isn't intentional. It's your nervous system saying, I feel drawn to you. The next time you notice yourself doing this, don't judge it. Your posture often tells the truth before your voice does. Your body knows what it wants long before your mind admits it. This is the one nobody talks about. But every woman experiences it. When your body becomes hungry for intimacy, your mind follows, your fantasies grow stronger. Your imagination becomes more vivid. You think about scenarios you didn't think about before, not because you're dirty, not because you're corrupted, but because the brain becomes more curious, more explorative, more open. Suddenly you're interested in new things. You think about trying something different. You want more depth, more passion, more intensity as desire increases. The brain releases testosterone and dopamine, both of which elevate sexual thoughts. Creativity and curiosity, you become more open to new experiences, more emotionally expressive, more playful. It's not impure, it's psychological awakening. Instead of shaming your fantasies, try understanding them. They reflect your emotional needs, your desires, and the parts of you that crave connection. Trust and release. Now listen to me, because this is where the healing begins. You are not wrong for wanting closeness. You were not weak for feeling desire. You are not too much, too emotional, or too needy. You are human. A woman's desire is not shame. It is power. Your body is speaking because it trusts you, because it wants love that is mutual, safe, connected, and alive. Stop apologizing for your feelings. Stop hiding your needs. Stop pretending you are made of stone. You are allowed to want connection. You are allowed to crave intimacy. You are allowed to feel everything that makes you human. And anyone who makes you feel ashamed of your natural desire does not deserve access to your heart or your body. You deserve someone who respects your emotions, someone who honors your body, someone who understands your soul. When a woman's body becomes hungry for intimacy, 4 signs appear. Her body becomes more sensitive, increased heart rate, warmth, and arousal. She uses more physical touch, subtle gestures, lingering contact. Her posture shifts, hip movements, open body language. Your mind awakens. Increased sexual thoughts and a desire for deeper connection. These signs aren't shameful. They're natural, human, and meaningful. So here is your final reminder. Your desire is not something to hide. It is something to understand. Your body is not a weakness. It is a language. And when you finally listen to it, you stop living in shame and start living in truth. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.